Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. Here we're doing some more iRacing on our YouTube channel. We are going to do a setup for North Wilkesboro Speedway, which is the race for next week. It's a 40-lap race. Our setup, I set up a server. It's date 11/28, 3:10 in the afternoon. I got 10% track wear on it. Automatic generated weather. Weather for this setup is going to be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Makes a huge difference when you work on setups, your temperatures. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the setup with the iRacing setup they give you. We're going to modify it and make it so you can use it, and so I can use it. I'm going to run my test laps with my setup from Stafford that I had over there, with a fuel change and a gear change. For this track, it's going to be a 4.2 on the fuel, and my gear is a 4.62. So during our testing, we're going to keep that constant. We'll keep those two going. So let's lay down a couple laps, run 3 or 4 laps, get us a baseline. Then we're going to bring up the iRacing setup they give us, and we're going to modify it to work. Okay, let's roll. The laps of 40 lapper you see down here on my screen, I'm scheduled for 43 laps, so we gotta keep an eye on that and make sure we're right.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Let's go racing. This is a pretty cool track. I like it a lot. And we're coming in wide on these turns, trying to keep an RPM up on this 2-barrel. Why don't you stay up higher? One more lap.
That lap was a 17.56. You're now 0.06 off your best.
Stay a little bit higher than that. I want to stay up higher than that. And I'm still down too low. Okay, best lap.
That was a 17.53. You're less than a tenth off your best.
17.496 is our fastest. All right. I need to save this. Save as. This is our. Let's go North Wilkesboro video test. Okay, we're gonna come back to that later. Now let's go get our setup. North Wilkesboro, right there. Open it. Let's just see how bad it is first.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Maybe it's perfect. Heavy.
You've just done a 17.41.
Oh, that's faster than the one I had a minute ago.
That lap was a 17.37.
One more. Steering wheel's real heavy in your hand. Okay.
That lap was a 17.40. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best.
take a look at 17.33. Well, that's better than I was running before, wasn't it? All right, let's see if we can make it better. This video might not be what I think it's going to be. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Here's my basic setup for SK modified cars on any given track. The idea is to get you on the train. This one's pretty good. I'm still going to do the same format I do all the time. Okay, this is going to 18. That's going to 18, 15, 15. Chassis. Front sway bar. Anti-roll bar all the way up as high as we can get it. On this one here, our fuel's 4.2. And my ratio, this is a 4:6:2. I know that just because I know that. If you don't know it, you got to do some practice or ask people at the track what they're running. Okay, take our rebound stiffness on these to -45. -45. -45. That's good there. Our crossweight's at 48.4. I like to even these out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 12, 12, 12. Okay. Let's try that.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
I got to run 4 laps each time.
Time was 17.55. You're now 0.18 off your best.
Seems like it's slipping is getting looser.
That lap time was 17.44. You're currently 0.07, slower than your best. That lap time was 17.42. You're less than a tenth off your best.
That's all I like. Not that good. I don't think it was that good at all. I think it's still tight. $5.44. No, we made it worse. Okay, let's go back in here. I want to loosen this car up a lot. It's way too tight. We're at a 48.4. I'm going to bring that down. All right. We took fuel out of it. All right. Okay, here's your rule. Let's read some stuff off here. Okay, so to get the car looser, I want to raise the left front and the right rear spring, okay, to loosen it up. If I want to tighten it up, I'm going to lower the left front and the right rear. Now, I'm just showing you the easy stuff. Now, there's a lot of stuff in this. I'm not going to go through all the camber, caster, all that stuff like that. We're just trying to make a decent setup real quick type of thing, even though I did not try the stock setup, which was actually pretty good so far, wasn't it? So with some minor tweaks, we're going to see if we can get a little bit better. So to me, the car is real loose. I don't like the steering, which is going to be in our caster. They got 3.6 and 5.6 on it. If we lower that down, I believe it'll free up the steering wheel a little bit. Okay, and I want to get that crossweight down. So I'm going to do a spring adjustment first, and we'll kind of go from there. So car loose, raise the left front and the right rear. So I'm going to go to 525 and 250. Okay. That's all we're going to do, just that. There's a lot of adjustments.
Your
you can
exit
do
is
these
clear.
cars,
Watch the white line.
and that could be a 5-hour video. I'm just showing you some basic stuff that I do on the SK series to get a car that runs.
Last light was at 17.39. You're less than a tenth off your own pace. You've just done a 17.41. You're less than a tenth off your own pace.
It's close.
That was a 17.37. You're less than a tenth off your best.
There's a 3. Last one.
Your lap time was at 17.40. You're less than a tenth off your best.
It's 11.3. Okay. Three, 4, 3, 3. 4, 3, 3. So, yeah, loosening it up helps quite a bit. Okay. So you could play with the stagger on this a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay right there. We could probably raise the tire pressures too, but I want to try some. Let's try something here. Crossways at 47.8. I think that rough steering wheel I have is because of this. 5, 6, 3, 4 clicks down. 47.8. I'm just going to try this for my own fun. Right there. The steering wheel is real tough.
The pit exit's clear.
It's going to loosen that up. Let's find out. This is just a test for me. Feels better. A little loose coming off the corner.
Your last lap time was at 17.40. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best.
17.403.
You've just done a 17.36.
Oh, there she's loose. There she loosened up. And we got our faster lap. Alright. Let me loosen this pig up some more. Put that caster back where it was. Let's loosen this pig up some more. Raise, so. Alright. So we either raise these two corners or lower these two corners should give us this cross weight. So let's do that. 575. Oops. Ooh, 45.9. That should be interesting. Let's see what she does.
Pit exit is clear. Your lap time was at 17.40. You're less than a tenth off your best. Your lap time was 17.39. You're less than a tenth off your own pace.
39.
That lap was a 17.40. You're less than a tenth off your best.
I'm not getting anywhere big with this, but you get the gist of it. Just.
You've just done a 17.52. That puts you 0.16 off your best.
I think that helps. Well, 333. 333 and the 5 is probably just me. Watch this. $45.9. Okay, last one. We're gonna kill the tape. We're done. Okay, you could be here all day doing this. That's why those guys get made to build setups, because it takes a long time to sit here and do this. But so maybe watching what I'm doing here can speed up your process. You know, maybe you're okay with certain speeds. That's enough. That's good enough for me. Let's just see what we get.
That lap time was 17.40. You're less than a tenth of a second off your best.
Yeah, now you can really feel the butt end is loose coming out. So that's what that rear stagger increase will do for you. Make you loose on exit.
You've just done a 17.46. You're now 0.10 off your best.
It didn't make us any faster, did it?
Your last lap time was at 17.40. You're less than a tenth off your best.
Last lap. I got my loose on exit. I could feel it.
Last lap was a 17.46. That puts you 0.10 off your best.
Alright, so we go back up here to our threes. Yeah, look at all fours. Just by changing the stagger. See what they did? I mean, we went with 395s, 390s, 4046. So there you go. That was a good test. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, let's just go just real quick. Just watch it click around here. The green line on the track is for you guys at home. I don't need it. I just put it there so you can see where the line is and how to drive the car. Hit the grass right there. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm not a setup guru. I don't get paid to do this stuff. But really, nobody's really talking about showing us how to do setups, especially for the new guys, you know, on what things do. So this is really entry-level type stuff. I mean, we didn't really get into tire pressures. You know, Marconi sells a setup guide. It's $40 online. You can buy that. Will give you a lot of information on how to set up a car and what things do. But as far as the SK Modifieds, the process I ran you through right here will work on any of the SK tracks. All right. And then once you get the basic setup, then you kind of go from there. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Watch this. So let's go back to, I'm not going to say that. Let's go back to, we didn't do this, North Wilkesboro. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. I'm going to run it 3 laps with the original setup we started with.
If it exit looks clear.
To see if we got better driving or if the setup got better. About 3 laps here and we'll find out. Maybe all this is for naught. A lot of guys that can make this setup a whole lot better than what I can. Leave your comments down below. Don't call me an idiot. I'm just trying to
that lap was at
share what I know.
17.36. You're less than a tenth off your best.
I'm sure my wife can see me. But if you can make it better, put some comments in there. What's your experience with it? What can we do? We're talking about the SK modifieds here. It's not going to apply to Xfinity cars. It's not going to apply to the trucks. Start the conversation. Stop buying setups. Especially for the SK. There we go.
That lap was at 17.44. You're currently 0.11 off your best.
Wow. So of all that we did, there's our fastest type. 17.3, 17.3. So I really can't say I improved the car much at all compared to the stock setup. All right. Well, there you go. There's my setup procedure. It didn't work here, but it has worked at other tracks. So you see the other video, the Phoenix video. It helped out a lot on Phoenix video, on the Phoenix track. All right, guys. Anything else? That's all I got. Leave comments. Please do subscribe so we can keep doing this. Have a good night. See you on the track.